If you're in your 20s, you will either be fat or fit until the end of your days. It's your make or break it period in life. I found something really interesting for people that eat like shit and still have amazing physiques. And this is the key to becoming fit forever. So let me show you how to ruin your physique in your 20s so you recognize the traps and act in such a way that you preserve a lean mean machine physique up to your grave. Alright, the first principle to ruin your physique in your 20s is to live as if you can't outlift a bad diet. You've probably already heard that one before. Yeah, sure, there's a part where soy boys are right. You can only get so far with a bad diet. But they neglect one thing. We are not into optimization mode with our physique. This leads to short-sighted decision making since we're trying to build our dream physique with what we have only access to now. Yet we are there for life, so we need to be into maximization mode with our bodies, so we try to get the best sustainable physique throughout the years. You right now might not even be able to afford high quality whole foods or grass-fed beef or even breastfed whatever. Or maybe you're still living at your parents' house and eating what's on the table. Bro, that's totally fine. I've actually done this most of my life and that didn't stop me from getting jacked. Also, in the context of maximization, the truth of the matter is you don't need to know or be perfect on everything related to fitness or nutrition from the get-go. You'll figure it out along the way what's the best diet for you, which foods you digest well, which training splits works best for you, and which exercise you love most. Not knowing and being imperfect shouldn't be an excuse for you to achieve a sick physique in your 20s. It's only a cope. But the most right time to get in shape is right now. And so forth. The second principle to mess with your physique in your 20s is by being inconsistent with lifting or whatever the sport you love and practice. Look, this one is a no-brainer. We all understand, we all know that we have to be consistent with what we do in order to get results. But beyond that, we all have a hard deadline that most of you are not aware of. I firmly believe that before 30 years old, if you've never put in the time to get the habit of getting in shape and training and working out, you will have a much harder time getting this habit for the rest of your human life. The reason is you'll have so many things happening simultaneously once you go over 30 years old. A new girlfriend, an injury, a kid, an hardcore job, a sickness, name it, you will be screwed. So you better be locked in before that. Thinking about this, it suffices to make me disciplined day after day so I never lose the guideline, keep good levels of momentum, and keep my forward center of mass even in my 20s. Speaking of which, if you're a skinny or skinny fat guy in your 20s and you want to get in shape in the next month, then I want you to scroll down below, click the first link, and go grab my free course, Skinny to Strong in 30 days, that will lead your way into fitness with calisthenics. Then, if you need a free physique analysis where you get to understand the strength, the weaknesses, and what you should focus on with your physique, then I want you to scroll down below, click the second link, and fill the Google form. And finally, the third principle that will send your physique into the gutters in your 20s is to think that it's not earned but granted. I know what you're thinking. Some of these fitness influencers are cheating on social media to look awesome, and that's because of PEDs. It's then discouraging and not worth your time to look good in your own skin as much as they do. Yes, you are right, but only partially. Let me tell you that they did still put an insane amount of work, effort, and dedication towards their soul's temple. So us, naturals, can only take inspiration in their commitment to their physique by mirroring their work ethic. On a second note though, if you're fit at 21, it does not mean that you will still be fit at 22. So fitness is not something you achieve and keep for the rest of your life. You have to keep reaching new heights and explore different disciplines, so it stays interesting while you keep looking better and better. In conclusion, there are so many things that could fuck up your physique in your 20s, but I did give you the main 3 factors that haunts so many of us, so we get aware of them and do our best from then on. If you like this video, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out any wisdom I release regarding fitness and nutrition. Guys, this was Nick Lap. Here we never peak because the best is yet to come. Peace out!